Okay then, so here we are ready for the drive section of Red Barchetta. We don't want that much drive in here. So kill that drive down. You don't want too much, because you want to hear what's going on with everything. So I've taken that drive down quite a lot. So after you've finished with the clean chords, you're going to come into this. That's the first part that we're coming to. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick out this, which is just C to B, then to an F. So you're going to play the bottom string, and then these top three strings, and you want to get that separation between them. Okay, and it's got to be staccato. So you want to, it's not a, okay. Right, very staccato. So the way you're going to do that is you're going to be lifting the pressure on the left hand. So I do most of this, most of the muting that you need in order to do this. I do this on the left hand. Okay. With this top string, this I'm muting with the right hand. Okay, so so it's going from the F, pick up those, then lift the finger off to the E, and then keep the same F shape. Okay, and then come up to the G. Now the way Alex Lifeson plays, I play this as a wraparound. I find that much easier to do. To lift off of that this bottom string here by just lifting the thumb. The way Alex Lifeson plays it, it's like this. Which I find incredibly difficult, so I don't. So I play virtually all of the chords you can see. I play as wraparound. And then you come into this bit. So here we're going to pick this G, bend that G up as if it's heading towards the A. Don't go all the way towards the A, just head towards it. And then down to the G, don't bend it up this time, and then up to the D. So you're playing these as power chords, so you're just literally playing the two strings. So for the A it's the 5th and the 4th, and then for the D it's the 4th and the 3rd. And then here we're going, so take up the D shape here on the 7th fret, which is the G, move up to the A, then take the A sus4, and then back down to the A. Now, lots of, for years and years and years and years and years and years, I played this missing out this G. So I used to play it with, which lots of lessons I've seen on YouTube tell you to do the same thing, except if you actually watch Alex Lifeson on live things and actually listen to the track, you'll hear that that's not actually what's being played. So what's being played is this. So that's what I've now switched into playing. It's taken a while to get that into the fingers, but it's getting there. So we're playing this. to now, this is another part of this song that for years I played quite differently to how I play it now. So I used to play this as now. I hope you can hear the difference between that and and it's all about which strings you're going to strike. So if you actually listen to the track, the dominant sound you hear is this. So that's the dominant sound you're hearing. Whereas I used to play it hitting the bottom strings for the F and then coming up to a C and playing most of the C chord, but actually then you're missing what's going on this G string. So this going down from this A and down to the G is a sound that you want to hear. So play it quite gently and don't hit it strong, hit it quite gently. And if you actually watch the live version, you actually see that it actually picks out, it actually turns the drive down for this as well. He's obviously got a pedal setting for this section, because you can see him changing this all the time. So you go from the F then to a C, and you want to be playing fourth, third and second, with a bit of fifth thrown in there for good measure, and playing it nice and gently. And then give the G a big whack. Now what I also tend to put in here is I tend to put in a C sus4. So if you take the F shape down here, move to a C, add in the F to your C shape, and you get the C sus4. Now, in reality, what that means is that you're moving two fingers at two stages. Okay, so you're going to start off with an F. You're going to move your middle finger from the third string to the fourth string. That creates the C sus4. Lift off the little finger to create the C. So you get. It's difficult. It's often difficult to do this slowly. I don't really play this a lot quicker. So it's now whether or not that C sus4 is in there or not is a bit of a moot point. I think it sounds nice. I think it gives that little bit extra. But if you want to play just from an F to a C, then fine. So then come up to the G. You play that again. You're then going to come to this next set of harmonics. I leave the drive on for these, but this is one of those timing things that this track is full of. Because the harmonics are normally, but when you come to this one, actually you miss out to start with this A here. Miss out the first one. So you're actually going to start from the G. So you're going to come from right. It took me a long time to figure that out. because I could not for the life of me figure out why it was that I always came to those harmonics in the wrong place. That is why. And it's one of those things, it's shifting it around, so you're playing in the same time, but actually you're starting here and you're going to finish on the A instead. So it's a motif whereby it's trying to shift you forward, as if you're getting in the car, as if you're driving along, as if you're getting ready to go out. So this is full of these sort of little things. You're then going to play these drive then, so it's exactly the same chords as you were using for the clean, except you're going to play them on drive. So it's exactly the same pick. You play that through twice, and then at the end of that you go and then you go into I love this bit. Absolutely love this bit. So you're going to go from a G to an A, back to a G, then up to the D, the A, and back down to the G. So that's the way it works. Again, very staccato. This one you're definitely going to be muting with the left hand, because all the while that is running, you've got that going on the D string. So you got okay. That's what you're playing before the lyric starts. When the lyric starts, it's very slightly different. So when the lyric starts, you get okay. Instead of there's two of them. So yes, you're gonna hit this G twice. So you're thinking it's wind in my hair, shifting and drifting. So you're following the syllable pattern. So it's okay. Adrenaline surge, you stop the staccato, and then down two. Coming into one section which is well weathered leather, hot metal and oil. So it's a B flat. You know, I just play that B flat as these strings. These, 3 strings here, so that's 4 5s. 4 3 and 2, and then to the F, and to C sharp, and A flat, then to an E, into a B, and then to the G, and a D. Finish on the A. Then you go into the solo and do the solo in the next video. Once you come out of the solo, there's a solo and there's a bit afterwards. I'll go through in the solo a bit. You then come back into the chords again. You play those exactly the same for the first run. Second run, you're going to play these slightly differently, because you're going to hit. So that's as it's been screaming through the valley as another joins the chase. So this is where the gleaming alloy air core kicks in. And that gleaming alloy air core is one of these big wodgy great air cores that's going to chase them to try and run them off the road. You know, so another is going to join the chase. So for this is very much a life and death race. Okay, so you know, it's building, but the whole song is building. So you want to put that kind of energy into these things, so you get this on the G instead of. Now you get this, and these are upstrokes on the these top strings. Okay, and then back into. Then for the ending, it's going back to Green with his uncle by the fireside. Finish on C and then go through this again. And then we're back into the harmonics. And I'll do the end harmonics after the solo. Okay. See you for the solo.